Welcome to VFL Fiorentina Season 16. Now, a lot of you would have seen last season's videos of Fiorentina where we just played a soundtrack over the game and that way just showed highlights. But we think we're going to do a little bit different this year. We're going to make it a bit more personal. We're going to try sort of interact with people and just let people know what's going on as the team sort of develops. Now, as you see here, we're playing Pro Vercelli. Again, these were the first opposition we had in Season 15, as it's Season 16 now. So we've got them again, first game. First game of last season, people may remember that we actually lost 2-0, I believe. So getting the first game, we knew we were going to be up for a tough task. And as you can see straight away here from the footage, we are being battered. There's no two ways about it. It was not really a very strong start from ourselves. The entire first half, we were very lucky to get out of not being behind. And we could not really create too much. Now, in terms of the actual team itself, a lot of players have changed, and some players have changed since this video. We lost people like Dilskin, we lost people like Kenny, two of probably the best attackers on VFL, probably two of the best attackers on Pro Clubs itself. There's the half-time stats, as I pre-mentioned, and we just got destroyed. We were lucky to stay in that. So losing such a strike force as that is quite painful. Now, since this video, we lost our striker Reynolds, we've also lost our other striker Luke, and we've lost our cam Messiah Browning. So we are going through a bit of a period at the minute which is going to be quite tough, but we'll stick it out and we'll see what happens. Now, as you see here, our first real chance of the game in the 70th minute. Luke gets down the wing, deflected cross comes in. Reynolds is unlucky with the original header, but slots in the second. And in all truth, it was quite a lucky lead. I mean, you saw your highlights from the first half ourselves. I didn't show anything of ourselves, Fiorentina, because we quite frankly did nothing. Now, what happens a lot of the time on FIFA, which is, I don't know, people call it momentum. I just call it players switching off or thinking they've already won or whatever it is. But these come straight down the other end, get themselves a corner, and as you can probably tell from the tone of my voice, the corner leads to a goal, and it's not just a normal goal. That is one hell of a header. It's fair to say that is a pretty quality header. You'll see again from a couple of angles here just how top corner postage stamp, or opposite the postage stamp really, that this is. From this replay here, you can see the keeper's got no chance. The player on the line also just jumps and he's just not even close to it. It's such a good header. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. We got to the point here that we thought to ourselves that it's still 1-1. It's the 85th minute now as nothing happens, but we might as well go for it ourselves. We've got nothing to lose. We haven't played well. We can come out of this with 3 points. We will be laughing. And we get through last minute of the game. Hitman knocks it back to Reynolds, and it is a fantastic block to deny us the win. So that is the end of the first game of the season. We come away with 1 point. 1 point more than we came away with from the same team last season, so it's not too disappointing, but in terms of how we actually played, it wasn't great. Now, as you just saw there on the screen, we're playing Deportivo. For those of you that, well, need any help working this out, they're not Italian, so you're probably thinking, what's going on with this? Well, they've changed the dates of the Super Cup until, used to be at the end of the season, now it's just on a Friday night. So instead of playing one game on a Friday, you now play two, which is ideal for myself because I can't always make Wednesdays. I can't always make Fridays either, but, well, it's 50-50 if I can make the games anyway. So 2 on one night is better than just playing one, in my opinion, so I quite like it. As you see here, complete opposite of the first game against Pro Vercelli. We are just absolutely on the front foot here. We look confident on the ball, we look pretty decent going forward, and it's just us getting chance after chance, and it doesn't take us too long just before the stroke of half time where we pounce on a defensive error there. Lukey runs down the line, comes back to myself, and as I'm in a bit of space, I just lay it back off to him as he runs back into the box, and he does the rest. The defender is, I'm not really sure what the defender's doing, to be blunt about it, but it's unlucky from the keeper from that range and not really expected to save it. But it is poor defending. The guy sort of, I'm not sure if he's holding container or just sidesteps out of the way, but it's a nice easy finish there for Luke, and we go into the half time with a 1-0 lead. We're still behind on possession, but in terms of chances, it is much better than our first game. So going into the second half here, as you'll see, it's more of the same for us. Most of their attacks were one-sided down this wing and crossed in. Comfortable saves for a keeper. There's sort of nothing you expect there. But again, it's another defensive mistake. Just trying to pass it around the back too much, which is, it's nice to see teams actually trying to pass it, but there's trying to pass it, then there's playing yourselves into trouble, and then there's panic passing to other people that are just going to be shafted, and that's effectively what this was. There's no way that guy wants the ball there. Luke bounces it off him after the tackle from Hitman or Brownie, I wasn't too sure, and sticks it in the corner. And as you'll see from the rest of the footage, we sadly don't score again, but with chances like this, you really should be scoring. So we finished this game 2-0, so we finish off this episode with a draw, which was quite fortunate, and a nice 2-0 win in the Super Cup to get us going. And with that, that will be the end of this. This is their one real chance late on, again down the wing, but it's blocked eventually. As I said, we're going to try to do voiceovers to make this a bit more personal. So if you've got any questions or any comments below, let us know, and we'll get back to you tomorrow night with the next episode.